Hey guys, my name's Andy, and this year my New Year's resolution was to try things that I'm afraid I'll fail at. So, I figured the first thing I could try, cooking tutorial. Like many people, my other New Year's resolution was to lose some weight, some lbs. I decided I was going to make a black bean, chicken, and lentil chili. So right here I got my black beans, I got my chicken, I got... Oh God, where are the lentils? Real talk internet, if you don't have a creepy basement, I don't know what you're doing on the internet.
Flick and pick through the ashes, one by one put them into the pot.
Alright, we're back in business. We got our black beans, we got our chickens, we got our lentils, we got our chipotles and adobo sauce, we got our sweet, not sweet, spicy, fresh jollies. We got 1.5 red onions. We got half a clove of garlic, which I don't think that's called a clove, but we got half of one of those. We got our Valentina, very important. Bacon, chipotle rub, our roasted garlic and herb rub. That little baby boy in the back is paprika, and then just an all-encompassing chicken spice blend. Step 1 is going to be putting some flavor into those black beans. This is achieved by cutting up some stuff and putting it in there. Yeah, I'll just show you. Alright, we're back, and I know what you're thinking. This pot wasn't here earlier. I'm sure there's going to be a whole ton of continuity errors within this whole video because I didn't go to school for filming, editing, or cooking. So, we'll see. This medium-sized saucepan seems pretty small, but we're actually going to be finishing this whole thing in the crock pot later, so all we need to worry about right now is getting these beans nice and flavorsome, and then we can put all that in the crock pot, and I'll show you all that later. Step 1, get your handy-dandy bowler hat extra virgin olive oil. Just give it a little drizz. Just about exactly that much. Turn the heat on to medium-high. Wait for it to shimmer. Hey, it's shimmering. Look at that. Then we get our onions, put those in first. It's definitely a better way to do this. Now when you got your onions going, you're going to want to hit them with some pep. I like a lot of pep. Gonna want to hit them with some salty salt. I like to use kosher, which I keep in a little botanical blend thingamajig. Give it a nice little stir. Now if you notice they're cooking too fast, turn down the heat. If they're not cooking fast enough, turn up the heat. Cooking's just that easy. We live and we learn. Grab our handy dandy garlic press. If you don't have one of these, you can just mince your own garlic. Pop this sumbitch in there. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Pop those jollies in there. Pop that chipotle in there. Looks good. Now it's time for the beans. I usually rinse my beans out at least once. Scoop those bastards in there. A little more pep. A little more salt, chicken seasoning, paprika, bacon chipotle, roasted garlic and herb.
Very important.
Turn back down the heat. Let those flavors melt. Well, we turned off the heat on the beans, and if I'm being honest with you, this is the best lighting I've had all day. The next thing we're doing is pulling out the big guns with our crock pot. Now, if you are intimidated by your crock pot, don't be. Your crock pot is a beautiful, versatile tool that you can walk away from and have delicious meals that people will think you put a lot of effort into. If you want to make a roast, got it. If you want to make pulled pork, got it. If you want to make chili, got it. If you want to make soup, got it. This thing's amazing. It's got settings, warm, hot. You got a dip that you need to heat up for a party, put it in here, turn it to warm. Leave it the whole time. It's not going to burn you, right? So don't be afraid of your crock pot. Got it. Anyway, so we've got our chicken over here. We're going to toss that into the crock pot. We're going to toss the beans into the crock pot. Then we're going to wait a little bit, see where the liquid level goes, toss the lentils into the crock pot. I'm just going to use 2 chicken breasts today for this guy. Grab our beans. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Here we go. Mix this over a little bit. Turn this guy on to high. That's it. That's all you gotta do there. Walk away. For your chicken, I always use a zip top bag. That's a big boy. Maybe we'll use those for another episode if anyone actually likes this. One thing I forgot to tell you, season as you go. You got more chicken in there now. That's gonna be bland. It needs salt and pepper, and I'm gonna let a little hot sauce and maybe a couple other seasonings. Whatever feels right. You know, just cook by feel. That's what I do. This one's for my brother. Thanks, bro. It's very salty. Don't add salt with this. Now, this is a very important part of the cooking process because a lady likes a man who knows how to cook, but she loves a man who does his dishes afterward. Dooby dooby dee, a dooby dooby die, dishes keep a happy family. Nailed it. Hang on. Okay, you're on. All right. I did add about a quarter cup of water to this guy to make sure there was enough liquid later for the lentils. But it's been cooking for about 3 hours, so I figured let's pop her open and see what's going on in there. So what you're really looking for is for the chicken to start to be falling apart. If you get impatient, you can just jab it with a fork and kind of pull it apart like that. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. It's been 4.5 hours, and our chicken is nice and falling apart. We're going to take 3/4 of a cup of washed lentils and dump them on in there. Why 3/4 of a cup? I don't know, it seemed right. Dump them on in there, wait about 20 minutes, and we should be ready to eat this thing. Poison. It actually ended up taking It actually took more like 40 to 45 minutes for the lentils to cook, but I think it's time we try this thing. Yeah, pretty good. There you have it, guys. A black bean, lentil, and chicken stew. Now, I know I called it a chili at the beginning of this video, but it really tasted more like a stew. You live and you learn. But thanks so much for checking out my first YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, I don't know, tell me you liked it. Just tell me you liked it. Tell me you liked it. Tell me you liked it. You live and you learn. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.